Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks, and welcome today to what's going to be quite a fun video. Today I'm playing in the Foch 155. Now what's overly fun about that, Max? Well, not so much in particular, but if you have a little look down to the bottom of the screen at the old ammo loadout here, boys, you will notice we have got 18 HE rounds. I'm going to stop talking like that because otherwise I will get stuck in a bad Australian accent for the entirety of the video, and that will offend people. Yeah, I'm playing the Foch 155 with full HE. I do have some heat in this thing, but that's literally only for if the game is like super close or tense and I feel like I should win the game. Because yes, playing with full HE is fun, but I'm not going to try and screw my team over by having full HE equipped. Now you ask, why would you have full HE on a tier 10 tank? That's just idiotic, Max. Well, given that this thing has a 155mm gun and it has a 3-shell autoloader, it can actually do a lot of damage with each HE clip. This thing, obviously 3 shells, and I also can't believe this shot. That's so satisfying. Hit an EVR on the move at full speed with HE. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, this tank will do, as you just saw there with that first clip, 1400 damage with HE. That's the same as penning 2 AP or heat rounds and just low rolling a bit. And that's not ridiculously unusual. We did 462 to the STRV, 410 to the i7, and 534 to the EBR. I've done 527 to the front of an IS7 in this before, with HE. The reason being is because these HE rounds have 90mm of penetration because they're 155. They're 155mm in caliber, and they're also got 1000 average damage. And look at that! I slap him for 269 damage. In front of the turret, 326. You know what? Let's have a third. Don't even have to aim. 371. And we're up to 2.3k, and now I can just back off. Yes, the Foch, one of the biggest downsides to the Foch 155 is the fact that it has that shocking, what is it, like 48-second reload between clips. But when you're just guaranteed to do damage with all 3 unless you miss, it really doesn't matter. You can be firing at a mouse in this thing and you're still doing 300 damage per shot. It's bloody great, and it's so funny. I was playing this on my stream the other night. We were playing full HE Foch 155 as a triple platoon with Steve 06 Waltz and TC Fur, is it? On Steve's stream the other day. This first shot, I bounce off him. I'm pretty sure I hit his gun. But then the second one, 485. This is an Object 277. This is a tier 10 heavy tank. And I go for the reload because I feel like getting the 48-second reload started, I didn't think I was going to do the rest of the damage to that 277, so I want to get that reload going. I do not want to be sitting there waiting for 30 seconds to only then hit reload. I want to have those 3 shells in so I can do this damage as quick as I can. And yeah, it's just, I'm not saying it's an invalid way to play the tank. I'm not saying it's a wrong way to play the tank. It's not necessarily a wrong way to play the tank, but I don't think many people would go, oh, you know what, I'm going to play this tank with full HE and it's going to work. But you're watching a game where I made it work. It also, because it's HE, it tracks people so much. We're doing 300 damage per shot against that T110 E5. You've got to kind of think of that as the Foch B, but you're bouncing half your clip. But in this thing you can't bounce, except from that shot against the 277 where I think I hit his gun. And oh, this is looking juicy. We've got a Leopard, we've got a 268. Unfortunately though, we're still only halfway through like our 50-second reload, so we've still got the reload of a Death Star to go before we can actually shoot anything. But we're up to 3.7k damage, for God's sakes. I'm firing full HE. Oh, STRV, can I hit him in the side and pen him? No, he's taking loads of damage. Ah, boo, boo. Max, you can shoot the 268. Oh, there is T100 over there, though. There's a good point. Yep, no. Oh, he's unspotted. Good job, Axe. Good job. Yeah, this was actually a game I played after my stream. I think it was a couple, well, by the time this video was released a couple of nights ago. I was trying to get a good video with this tank on stream, but it never happened. But I played it off stream, and oh, there's a WZ-5A. I can auto aim at a 5A from 513 meters and not care, because it doesn't matter. It really does not matter. I hit him. I do 300 damage. The only time when this style of play does become a bit of an issue is when you get those hyper fast games. I mean, this has been a pretty quick game. This has not been a 15-minute long game. We're only 6 minutes into the game now, and, you know, it's 10-4. Oh, Leopard. Oh, it's the dream. No, I can't see him. Oh, I can see him. 551. And can we hit him again? 512, very nice. And I hit reload on the gun, and I believe that's all I actually do this game, because from now on, yes, the Foch 155 isn't exactly slow, but at the same time it's not quick, especially when we've got Leopards, Progettos, 50Bs, Grills, things like that on our team, and I just don't, unfortunately, get the reload off. But that game, we did 5,170 damage. Oh, look at that! Look at that shot! Someone's put a shot right down the barrel of my gun, and we did that with full high explosive. And this isn't a unique game. This isn't like this is a 1 in a million game. I've done this several times in this tank. I'm not saying, before everyone goes, oh my god, I'm filling my Foch 155 with full HE. I'm not saying it's the perfect way to play the tank. This game was probably an exception. I would have probably done... I'd say I would have probably done similar with AP. But for example, those shots on that IS-7, I don't think I'd have penned a single one of those. Maybe one, so I'd have done 700. Whereas with HE, I did 900. That EBR, the STRV at the start of the game, I don't know if I'd have penned them. Because obviously you've got to think, you've got to hit and pen. Even if you hit the tiniest pixel of a tank with this HE round, because it's 155mm, it does quite a lot of damage. You've got to think the Batchat artillery at tier 10, the Batchat 155-58, that's got 155mm as well. So you can do a lot of damage. And you've got to think as well that it didn't happen in this game, but Leopards, TVPs, Progettos, EBRs, Death Stars, Ship Barns, 4005s, you know, anything like that. This HE's got 90mm of penetration. Occasionally, you get lucky. They go in and you do 1100 damage. A lot of tanks don't have 90mm of armor at the back of their tank. For example, Tier 1 10E5, 50B, again, Death Star, things like that. They don't have that much armor at the rear. So if you can flank someone with this thing, you can kill them. Because you've got 3,300 average damage per clip if you can pen. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. As you can probably tell, I quite enjoyed this. It was quite funny. We're going to take a look at the post-game stats in just a second. I'm not going to do too much waffling because it's a fun video. But if you have enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And let's go take a look at the post-game stats. There we go, guys. That was only a first class. I was really annoyed because I was like, oh, I was really hoping I'd get an ace. I think the reason I didn't actually get an ace this game was because some of the damage, especially at the end, I wasn't spotting for myself. If I'd have been spotting, it may have been a different story altogether. We did 5,170 damage and picked up 3 kills. I have done better with HE in this tank. I just unfortunately never really saved the replay. You've also got to think as well, something that I didn't even think about during the game, is the modules that you do as well. Like, you absolutely destroy modules in this tank. I am also pretty sure that I would have... Actually, yeah, because the 1 means you penetrate a shot. I penetrated that Leopard with the last shot, but obviously it didn't matter because he was on 500 health. And I did penetrate the EBR as well with HE, so that would have done a lot of modules if they'd have survived. 5,170 damage, 3 kills, and 959 base XP. We hit 14 shots. We fired 14 shots, hit 15, pen 2, and did splash damage with 11. So it was literally just that one shot against the 277, which didn't do damage. And as long as you're hitting shots, you can probably average about 350 to 400 damage per shot in this thing. Which means in a clip, you can do 1,200 damage quite comfortably. And it's just not an issue. It's absolutely great. And this was at 2 in the morning as well. I like to put it out, so I was probably quite tired at the time. It's quite a fun tank to just go. It's a bit like the KV2. Load it with full HE and just go click on people, and you don't really have to think about it, and sometimes you'll come out with some good, fun games at the end. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Like I said before, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you have enjoyed the video or found it useful, I doubt it, then please consider giving the video a like. And other than that, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.